it's time. I've seen it. I have seen Rise of Skywalker. And yes, I've seen all the leaks, I've seen all of the spoilers, I've seen everything, but I went into this movie with an open mind. My son told me something that was very, very intriguing, and he's 13 years old. You know what he told me? He said, if you go into this movie and watch it, and you know nothing about Star Wars, you're gonna have fun. But then he goes and says, if you know one thing about Star Wars, one thing, you are going to hate this movie. But he warned me that I will hate this movie. And my God, he was right. I want to start off by saying a few things. People that watch my channel, and they know I have a distinct disdain for Last Jedi.
This is what your job is, to take down armies with your fucking laser sword!
And I have to say that this movie is better than Last Jedi. But that's not really saying a lot. You have to try to be worse than Last Jedi. It's like an assassin asking you rather the knife or the gun. Last Jedi is getting killed with a knife, and Rise of Skywalker is being killed with a gun. It's not a good movie. And I know upon making this video, 1 million people have already said their reviews and did what they had to say. So you know how I do it, you know my style. I'm just going with 9 points. Episode 9. 9 points of hot garbage. Palpatine is back. Why? Why are you here? You have no reason to return. The entire first 6 movies was built on Anakin restoring balance to the Force and destroying the Sith. Palpatine coming back in one movie completely destroys everything that the past 6 movies did. The essence of Star Wars is Anakin restoring balance. Nothing is gonna stop him from restoring the balance. And at the end of Return of the Jedi, he restored balance. And now you're telling me Palpatine is back. Okay, I have a couple of questions about that. Number one, the last time I saw this guy, he was disintegrated. Twice. They blew him up twice. Please explain to me, how are you surviving? It's no amount of force, okay? No, it's not enough force to stop you from disintegrating twice. They could have done anything. They could have done anything. Why would you bring Palpatine's old ass back?
Just mad cause your ass is old, motherfucker. First thing you do is just...
Snoke clones? Really? Are you fucking kidding me? So you're telling me that Palpatine created Snoke. When I first saw Snoke being played by Andy Serkis, I got excited. Bring her to me. I like that shit. I was definitely on board with Snoke. But now you're telling me that Palpatine created Snoke? It raises more questions than answers. I got some questions. You're telling me that Sheev, Palpatine, can create extremely powerful Force users. Why didn't you just clone yourself? They did it in the extended universe, so it can be done. And on top of that, you cloning yourself would not undermine Anakin's prophecy. You'll be a clone, which means that you'll be a completely different person. But forget all of that, I have a bigger issue. If you can clone powerful Force users like Snoke, and you've been underground for this long, building this massive Sith acolyte army, why didn't you just clone an army of Force sensitives? You could have built a Sith temple filled with Force dark sensitives. You could have won the Star Wars without no problems whatsoever. You could have won, and you wasted all this time making Snoke. Why didn't you clone Anakin? Why didn't you clone Darth Maul? You could have cloned anybody you wanted, including yourself. So much potential. in this cloning technology. So many things you could have done. You could have cloned yourself 5 fucking times. You wasted all this time. But you know what? Palpatine wasn't supposed to come back. That's what it was.
The total surprise when about a year ago it said we're thinking of bringing back the Emperor. How do you feel?
So they just took every piece of shit they got and they just threw it at the wall and they said, hey, that one's stuck, we're gonna use it. I cannot believe they wasted all this unlimited potential. It would have been so dope. They would have opened up the door to Sheev's temple room, right? And he had a whole army of Darth Mauls waiting for you. All with double-sided lightsabers. All with double-sided lightsabers. Waiting for our heroes to walk in there. I'm done. You could have made an entire Snoke army. An army. Now I know force healing is real, I know it's canon, I know this is something that can be done in this series, I know this. But you gotta train for this shit. You can't just be throwing around force healing like you just do it anytime you want to, whenever you want to. It doesn't work that way. Even trained Jedi wasn't able to force heal each other. When Qui-Gon Jinn got killed by Darth Maul, he was alive when Obi-Wan walked up to him. You must train the boy. Whoa, calm down, bro. Force heal, you good to go. During the fight between Anakin, Count Dooku, and Obi-Wan got injured. Oh, what? Just force heal himself. Oh shit, hit me in the leg. Oh, what? I'm good. Oh, Anakin, your arm. Oh, you're good. I gotta stop you guys from force healing. No, none of that ever happened. Every single fight that we have seen, no force healing. No one has ever force healed themselves in a dire situation in this series. And Rey is force healing everything, all the time, everywhere. I was under the impression that force healing was a light side technique. Siths or Dark Jedi have no reason to force heal each other. This is something that they don't do. But Kylo Ren force heals her back to life? Back to life? Yeah. If you can bring people back to life from force healing, giving them their essence, they never would have been a Darth Vader in the first place.
Where is Padme? Is she safe? I'm worried about her. Tell me. Well, it seems that, in your anger, you killed her, man. She's dead. No worries. I'll just go force heal her. 'Cause you know, it's a thing now. Let's go, Poppy. Let's save my wife. I'm coming, Padme. Not even Rian Johnson can stop me.
Am I born of you, the Jedi are evil? Space horses? What is this obsession with Disney and space horses? You didn't learn your lesson from Last Jedi? No one wants to see horses in space. It's like someone on the Rebels team said, let's use the most outdated technology in the universe. Why would you use a horse? What is the horse gonna do? Why aren't the Rebels using speeders? The horse is not my beef. My beef is, while they're on the Star Destroyer, you know, just galloping across, why don't the guy piloting just tilt the tilt it? You tilt it! I cannot believe no one thought about tilting it! This is probably the dumbest thing this movie has done. Disney has this sick obsession with horses. Travel through the cosmos with our space horses. This doesn't make any sense. I mean, I'm pretty sure these super Star Destroyers with Death Star technology can tilt themselves. I'm sure they have artificial gravity. This is the future. We are the future. This is the future, right? We're in the future. You can tilt these ships and knock all these space people off. I would have done it. If I was J.J. Abrams, I would have said, you know what? Why don't we just tilt the ship and kill all our main characters? Because that will make more sense. That will make more sense.
Oh,
They fly now? They fly now!
Oh boy, they fly now. Okay, now, you see, I mentioned they fly now in my this movie might be hot garbage video, so I'm really not gonna touch too much on they fly now, okay? It's just the dumbest line this entire movie can say, because, I mean, I'm sorry, they've been flying for the past 40 fucking years.
They fly now? They fly now!
So I'm not gonna get too crazy with they fly now. I've already touched on it. I've noticed something that's worse than they fly now. Worse than everyone's been using jetpacks in Star Wars since the very beginning. Worse than the fact that C-3PO has seen people wearing jetpacks after the mind wipe between episodes 3 and 4. He has seen people with jetpacks, but forget all of that. Forget all of that. Something I noticed in this scene.
Did you see it? You saw it? You didn't see it? You didn't see it, did you? Alright, you didn't see it. You didn't see it.
Did you notice the First Order speedsters have trends on them? Did you notice that? Did you notice that our heroes are flying on hovercrafts and the First Order are actually on the sand on trends? That doesn't make any sense. Why is the First Order the richest, most powerful syndicate in the galaxy at the moment using trends on their speedsters in the desert? That doesn't make any... Oh my god, what are you doing with all this money? Why are the heroes outrunning you? Obviously you have to fly now because you can't keep up because you're using trends on speedsters. The heroes are hovering while you're bubbling in the sand like a bunch of fucking morons. This is worse than they fly now. I understand why you have to fly now. You have to fly because you can't keep up. You can't keep up. Yeah, I'll have the chicken tartare and a side of bullshit. So one of the plot points of this movie is Palpatine has like 1,000,000, 1,000, 100, whatever, Star Destroyers with Death Star planet-destroying technology on them. Okay, whatever. So, in order for these ships to leave the planet they're on to go out into the galaxy and destroy stuff, they need a navigation system. Now get this. Poe's plan is to destroy this navigation system because if they destroy the navigation system on one ship, the rest of the Star Destroyers won't be able to navigate. They won't know which way is up from down on this planet. I'm sorry. I have a problem with this because I understand navigation, space, whatever, but they're on a planet. Can't somebody just look out the window? Like, what? Nobody just... Yeah. No, just go up. Yeah, up. Everyone go up until we reach space, and then we'll be just fine. Why is it that no one knows how to go up? These Star Destroyers get at least a complement of 1,000 people on them. Why in the fuck can't no one say, let's just go up? Everyone, go up. There's a lever to go. All right, everyone, we're going up. Our navigation's up. Don't worry about it. We're just all gonna go up. We'll eventually reach space, and we'll be good to go. No. This is an excuse to use the fucking space horses. I mean, they fly now, but they can't go up. You can fly, but you can't go up. You can't go up. Space is up there. Oh, God. Even Nick Fury, with his one eye, could do it. Put the sun on the left. You know what it was? I think they were trying to have one of those big epic battles like in Endgame. Why this movie's trying to be so much like Endgame. I see so much Endgame-esque things. You may be Disney, but you are not Marvel. You are not Kevin Feige, okay? You're not Feige. Stop trying to be Marvel. It is embarrassing. So at the end of the movie, there's a scene where Rey and Palpatine, they're like clashing and everything. It's really stupid. So they're clashing, and Palpatine says to Rey, I am all the Sith. And then Rey rebuttals by saying, I am all the Jedi. Ah! Right? Okay, let's back up a little bit. Why is Palpatine saying he's all the Sith? You are not all the Sith. When have the Sith ever worked together? If you look up Sith lore, it's only two. It's always only two. The 2, always. You're not gonna get more than 2 Sith. The Sith are down for the deuce. Only the deuce. You're not getting no higher than the deuce. I mean, Rey saying I am all the Jedi, even though it's stupid as hell, I can live with that because it kind of goes with the story. Jedi do stick together, allegedly. But you can't sit here and tell me that Palpatine is all the Sith. That's the biggest heap of bullshit I've ever heard in a Star Wars movie. You are not all the Sith. You only go by the rule of 2. There's only 2 at any given time. It's only 2. It's only 2. It's only 2. But of course, you guys are trying to be Marvel again.
I am inevitable.
I'm embarrassed for you. I'm apologizing to you, J.J. Abrams, because it's not your fault. I mean, you have your faults, but you're not the worst director. Rian Johnson put you in this position. Rian Johnson made you do this stupid shit. I have no problems with Luke Skywalker in this movie, except for one. I got one problem with Luke. One problem. One line.
Jedi's weapon deserves more respect.
Oh, that's just fucking rich. You wasted 3 hours of my time in this last movie to go back into this movie and completely reverse everything you said? Rian Johnson is the devil.
Rise Skywalker.
You can't just take their name. You can't just say you're a Skywalker. What? This is... I'm very confused. This movie's called The Rise of Skywalker. The Rise of Skywalker. Who's rising here? Darth Vader didn't rise, Luke Skywalker didn't rise, and Rey's not a Skywalker, and she didn't rise. Who's rising here? You can't just take their name and let's just say I'm okay with it. Fine, let's say I'm okay with it. You took their name. Why would you want to be a Skywalker? Leia wasn't even a Skywalker. Yeah, she was Darth Vader's daughter, but she was Leia Organa. She wasn't a Skywalker. There's only 2 Skywalkers. Luke Skywalker and Anakin Skywalker. But you're going to sit here and tell me you're going to take the name of a tyrant dictator who killed millions upon billions upon trillions of people. And then you're going to take the name of a fucking coward who gave up and allowed more billions and more trillions of people to die. You know what? Fine. No. That's who I am now. Hey, what's going on, man? My name? Oh, I'm Tommy. Tommy Skywalker. Yep, and you gotta call me that now just because I said it. I have nothing to do with it, has nothing to do with my lineage, has nothing to do with who I am. I just want to be a Skywalker. That is the dumbest shit that this movie has done. You cannot just take their name because you feel like it. I don't even know you. You're a Palpatine. You are a Palpatine. And it doesn't give you the right to take the Skywalker name. It would have made more sense for you to take Palpatine's name. That way you could turn something bad and make it into something good. That works better for the story. You just taking Skywalker as your name doesn't do anything for anybody but pisses them off. You are not a Skywalker. You are not a Skywalker. Well, I'm finally happy that this is over. I do not have to review any more of these complete garbage ass movies ever again. Episode 7 was okay. Episode 8, complete trash. And episode 9, trash, but not as bad as episode 8. Nothing is as bad as episode 8. But if you guys like episode 9, please leave it in the comments. I want to know if you liked it. I didn't like it. I thought it was a hot mess. I thought it was just everything, everywhere, all over the place. They didn't have a story. They didn't have a plot. They didn't have anything. And mind you, I only used 9 points. I could have did 90 points of hot garbage. But I only go by the point system, so I'm sticking to it. You guys have a good day. Hope you enjoyed the review. And, peace.
He just throws the thing away. He just throws the saber into the garbage like a joke.
Jedi's weapon deserves more respect.